Hello everyone, welcome to High Playing Games. This is Simon here, and we are about to play some Super Hydorah. So this game was released at the back end of last year. It's made essentially by two people, one person on music and one person on game. So big hats and props to those people being able to do those types of things. It's a wonderful reminiscence of side-scrolling shooters of the types of R-Type, G Darius, Sagaya, those types of things from that Master System Mega Drive-y type era and SNESy type vein, where you choose your different loadouts, and you can see you've got a specific type of gun, specific type of anti-ground weapon where you can shoot up stuff there, and like a special attack, which is what you can see of the lightning bolt down the bottom. The stuff that is down the bottom, and I'll say it before we get going because I love these types of games, but I'm awful at them. So up on the top, you've got stars for points, lives. Down at the bottom, going from left to right, you've got your power-up missiles, as you can see. Turbo is the type of speed that you've got. And then the power-ups, green is for how strong your gun is, and red is how strong your bombs are, essentially. And you need to be careful because in these games you get your points deducted for killing the human life. So where you could see that those ships took off at the very beginning, if I'd have hit those and they'd have exploded, that removes points. So you need to be very careful about when you use your guns and so on and so forth. It is a one-hit kill unless you've got a shield on. There we go. So this is the type of stuff where if I do hit those, I'm gonna run into problems. So I'm just trying to be as... Ooh, I thought I'd nearly done it. Then I missed those. Never mind. Ah! And we're dead. As I said, I'm not great at these. So you go back to the beginning, your score kind of counts, that's all grand. And dying in these games is always a twofold problem because you lose your power-ups from what you had before, to an extent at least anyway. Oh my god, that was awful, Simon. Right, don't be terrible this time. Although I am going to show you. I don't think it's that one that counts, but from after this bit. Oh my god, Simon. As you can see, you have as many continues as you like. That's pretty much... Let's let those go. But dying, I always find, is a twofold burden because you lose your power-ups as well as going to the beginning of a level, so it puts you at so much of a disadvantage. So you need to be able to have that kind of momentum as you go through. Also notice how those power-ups change, I don't need to go for that one, change colour so that you can choose essentially what you want to focus your energy on. Feel a little bit less horribly bad. But it's going to mean that I'm going to really struggle with this sub-boss. So I will use our missile to get rid of it so that I can feel a little bit better about myself. And it means that when we die, we will just move on to here, as opposed to going right the way back to the beginning. Sorry, birdies. I really like how the levels also have multiple tiers for you to try out, which I find really, really helpful, because sometimes you're like, not that level, not that way. Thank you. I want to be able to speed up. And I found actually with this game is that sometimes it's not actually down to how powerful your stuff is, but actually just as much about how good your turbo speed of your ship is to avoid all of the drama that's going on. Like that. And bad placement of yourself when you're dealing with screens that go over multiple screens. Thank you. Ah, birdies! So yeah, the game is relatively forgiving in terms of where it lets you respawn back from. You can have as many continues as you like, which is great, and really helps you kind of get into this, because it is quite a hard game. Even though it's not necessarily what I would call like a screaming bullet hell type game, because those games are way harder. This is very much looking at the I want to be an R-type, G Darius type game. Shout out to the music as well. It is very Zuntata. And Konami Club. Oh, Simon. And I think I'm going to stop it there, because I'm showing you just how awful I am. But yeah, if you enjoy these types of games, give it a shout. I'm going to go through playing much more of it before I do a written review, because as you can see, I'm not getting very far. But I feel like the deaths are down to me, not down to the game, if that makes sense. It's just me being poor gamer-wise. So I'm sorry that the gameplay is poor, but I just wanted to show you that this game is good. Made by 2 people, 2 thumbs up. So thanks for watching. You guys take care. If you enjoy a side-scroller, pick this one up. Super Hydorah, out now on PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Bye.
This channel is just one of my many projects that cover games, music and film. If you enjoy any of these and would consider supporting me to develop further in the future, you can do so by visiting patreon.com/Satorimon. Thank you for your time and for watching the video.